Hello, this is lesson 3 of chapter 4 about polynomial function. This lesson about multiplying and dividing on polynomials. So, we're about multiplying polynomials. Let's solve some example on it. Write each product as a polynomial in general form. At the previous lesson, I told you what is general form. It means we have a x to power n plus or minus a or b x to power n minus 1 plus c x to power n minus 2 till c. Okay, it means general form, you have to order the exponent from greater to least. This is called general form. So what about this question? The question say write each product as a polynomial in general form. How you can write? How you can multiply this? This is really easy. You can multiply this term by all the term inside this bracket, like this. Okay. Now let's multiply them. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. What about x? For multiplying, you have to add exponent of the same variable. Here we have the same variable, so add exponent. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, x to power 5. Okay, here we have minus, right? Minus 3 times 2 6, x, write 1 x, then 2 plus 2 4. Here we have plus, write plus here. 3 times 5 15, x to power 1, x to power 2 is equal to x to power 3, plus 3 times 2 6. Here we have not x, just write x to power 2. So let's write in a general form. At the first, here we have 5 4 3 2. So this is a general form because this is in order: 5 greater than 4, 4 greater than 3, and 3 greater than 2. Leave it like this. Now let's solve this question. Here we have two terms from inside the greater bracket. At the first, just multiply the first term by all the terms inside this bracket. Okay, let's multiply it. X times negative 3x to power 3 is equal to negative 3x to power 4, because here we have 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So x times minus 4x is equal to minus 4x to power 2. X times minus 1, x times minus 1 is equal to minus x. Let's check it. This is general form or not? Yeah, this is general form because the exponent of this x is 4, then 2, then 1. So from greater to least, this is general form. In this example, we have all x's here. So just take out 1 x to power 1, then open the bracket. Divide all terms by x. X to power 3 divided by x is equal to x to power 2. Then write minus minus 5. X to power 2 divided by x is equal to x and minus x. Write down x divided by x, you have to cancel it. So this is our factoring. Let's try this one, because in this example we have a number here. Look at here, you have a number here, so just combine these terms together, then these terms together. Here which terms are common, variable or coefficient? We have variable, common variable. So here we have x to power 2 and x to power 3. Which one is smaller? Of course, x to power 2. So just take out x to power 2. X to power 2 here. Then divide all this term, all these two terms by x to power 2. X to power 3 divided by x to power 2 is equal to x. Then write down plus 4. X to power 2 divided by x to power 2, cancel it, is equal to 1. Close the bracket, put down this plus, then write here we have coefficient common. We have a common coefficient. Which one is common? 2. Every time just find out the smaller one. The smaller coefficient is 2. So just take out 2 here. Why we didn't take out this x? Because we have not x here. That's why we didn't take out this x. We take it out this 2. So 2x divided by 2 is equal to x, and 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 plus 4. Okay. Here we have this polynomial. But look at here. We have x plus 4 and x plus 4. Just write one bracket. Just write x plus 4 one time. Then we have variable and one number outside this bracket. Combine together. Combine this one by this one. Plus, write plus x to power 2 plus 2. So this is our sorry, don't write plus here. This is our factor. This is about factoring and multiplying polynomials. Here again we have factoring, but here we have special identities. We have some special identities. We studied some of them in the chapter 3, like this one, x plus y all to power 2. This is equal to the first term square plus 2 times first term plus second term plus the second term square. Or if you don't know this rule, you can use this way. Write x plus y and x plus y 2 times, then multiply the first term by each term of this bracket, then multiply this term by each term of this bracket. You can use this way, or you can use this way. The first term square, then 2 times first term plus first term times second term plus second term square. And if you have plus here, it means if we have plus here, it means write plus again here. But if you have minus here, you have to write minus here. Okay, this is about x plus y all to power 2. What about x to power 2 minus y to power 2? In this case, you have to open two brackets, one of them by plus, one of them by minus. This is factoring of this polynomial. And this is an extra information. In x to power 2 plus y to power 2, this is has no solution. Okay, this is has no solution. This one. Okay, what about x cubic minus y cubic? In this case, x cubic and minus y cubic. Here you can use calculator for your for finding out this x cubic and y cubic. X cubic, just find out by your calculator, write it here, then minus y cubic, write it here. Then just work on this bracket. Just work on this bracket for opening the bigger bracket. The bigger bracket, we have the smaller one and the bigger one. The smaller one, just you can get by finding out the cubic of these variables. Then just work on this small bracket. This small bracket, one of them is x and the second term is y. So the bigger bracket, you have to square the first term, then write the opposite side of this one. Here we have minus, it means the opposite side of minus is plus. Then write the first term times the second term, then plus the second term square. And if you have a minus here, again for the smaller bracket, just find out by your calculator, find out the cubic of x and y, write it here, then work on this smaller bracket to finding out the bigger bracket. The bigger bracket, first term square, first term is x square, then write the opposite side sign of this sign here. Here we have plus, so you have to write minus here. Look at here, minus. Then write the first term times second term plus. Here every time here we have plus always. So the last term is the second term square. This is really easy. Let's find out these factors. Factor each polynomial again. The first one, here we have this polynomial. We have quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial, open two bracket. Okay, open two bracket, because here we have x to power 2. Write one x here, one x here. Then find out a number which is multiply of them is equal to 25 and sum of them is equal to minus 10. For 25, just we have 5 times 5 is equal to 25. But what about the signs? The sign of them, we have to write minus and minus. Let's put these minus 5 and minus 5. This is right, because when we adding this 5 minus 5 is equal to minus 10. This is right. Okay, or we can write this by x minus 5 square, because we have two bracket, we have the same bracket, two brackets, you can write it just like an exponent. What about this one? This one, again, because we have a quadratic polynomial, just opening two brackets. Okay, then 49 comes from 7 times 7. Write 7y, 7y. What about here? Here and here. Just you have to write a number which is multiplied by 1, then adding these numbers is equal to 14. Which number is equal to this? Which number? At the first, just we have 1 times 1 is equal to 1. So we have to write, because here we have plus and plus, just we write it plus both sides, 1, 1. In this type of this polynomial, because we have a number here, so you have to count it by closer with closer and far with far. Look at here. Added. Multiplied. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 plus 7 is equal to 14. So we have 14 here. Yeah, we have it. So our answer is right. This is right. Again, we have the same brackets. You can write just like 7y plus 1 to power 2. What about this question? Again, we have quadratic. Just open two bracket, but be careful. Here we have 25 and 2. This is just like this type, x to power 2 minus y to power 2. Okay, x to power 2 minus y to power 2. Now we can solve this. At the first, 4 comes from 2y times 2y, of course. 2y, 2y. Okay, what about 25? Of course, for 25, we have 5 times 5. Because here we have this type, one of them plus, one of them minus. 5 plus 5. This is our factor. Let's go into another question. For this question, we have a cubic. For the cubic, I told you at the first, just find out the smaller bracket, then the bigger bracket. For the smaller bracket, just find out the cubic of these two numbers. Cubic of x cubic is equal to x plus, we have to write the same sign here, plus, then cubic of 25 or 27 cubic is equal to 3. 27 cubic is equal to 3. Let's work on this bracket, on this one. At the first term square. First term square is x square. Then write the opposite sign. Here we have plus, write minus. Then write first term times second term. It means 3x plus, always plus, second term square. 3 square is equal to 9. This is finished again. This example, try solve it by yourself. This is cubic again. This is about factoring and multiplying polynomial. And here in your book we have a factor theory, this theorem said if x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial expression that defines the function f, if and only if a is a solution of f(x) is equal to 0, that is, if and only if a is equal to 0. What does this mean? By solving an example, I will explain it for you. This example is said, use substitution to determine whether x plus 2 is factor of this polynomial. Here we have this polynomial. Okay, how you can know this is a factor or not? We have to find out at the first. Write a note with me. For finding out the factor, you have to find the value of x here. The value of x is equal to minus 2. For this, look at here, x plus 2 is equal to 0, then x is equal to, put this 2 here to the other side of this equality, this is become 2 minus 2. So just substitute this minus 2 in this polynomial. If this polynomial is equal to 0, so this is one of the factors of this polynomial. If it doesn't equal to 0, it means this factor, it doesn't one of the factors of this polynomial. So let's check it. We are writing down the polynomial again, x to power 3 minus 2x to power 2 minus 5x plus x. Okay, now let's put this minus 2 substituted instead of every x. Let's write it. Minus 2 cubic minus 2 minus 2 square minus 5 times minus 2 plus 6. Okay, here 2 times 2 4 times 2 8. This is equal to minus 8. So minus 2 times 2 4 times 2 8 again. Okay, minus times minus is equal to plus. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 6. Okay, so here we have minus 8 is equal to, because we have minus, we have the same sign, you have to add it with writing the same sign, minus 16 plus 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. So this is equal to 0. So here we have to say x plus 2 is one of the factor of this polynomial. Why? Because our polynomial is equal to 0. Let's try another example. This example. Here again, we have x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then, and this 3 going to there, this x is equal to minus 3. Substitute this 3 instead of every x. So here we have minus 3 cubic minus 3 square minus 6 minus 3 plus 8. Okay, minus 3 3 times 3 equal to 9. 9 times 3 is equal to minus 27. Here again, 3 times 3 is equal to 9, right? Minus 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Minus times minus is equal to plus. 3 times 6 is equal to 18 plus 8. Okay, here minus 27 and minus 27 is equal to, with 18 plus 18, minus 27 plus minus 27 is equal to minus 54. Then after this you have to add 18 plus 8 is equal to 26. This is equal to plus 26. Okay, then plus 26, this is not equal to 0 because 54 minus 26 is equal to minus 28. Minus 28. So this is not equal to 0. It means this 3, x plus 3 is not a factor of this polynomial. This is about factor theory. What about dividing polynomial? We finished all multiplying polynomial. Here we will study dividing polynomial. What is dividing polynomial? We have two ways to dividing polynomial. First way is long division. We have the sign of long division, and we will do this way. And the second one is syntactic division. We will study right now. But before this, let's try long division. How we can use this way, how we can find out the answer by this way. Okay, look at this example. Find the quotient of x to the power 3 of this polynomial divided by this polynomial. And for finding out the answer, you have to use this. Okay, remainder, quotient plus remainder over the divisor. Okay, now at the first, write this one here, x to the power 2 plus x plus 1 plus one. This is the first polynomial. And the second polynomial, write it here. X to the power 3 plus 3x to the power 2 plus 3x plus 2. Okay? At the first, guys, please don't forget, you have to check your question. Your question, it must on general form. It means exponent ordering from greater exponent to the least exponent. If you don't have it, for example, here we don't have x to the power 2, you have to write 0x to the power 2. We'll talk about it in other examples. Okay, so let's solve this example. At the first, here we have x to the power 3 and x to the power 2. Just divide the first term by the first term of this polynomial. X to the power 3, x to the power 3 divide by x to the power 2, x to power 2 with 2 of these x is cancelled. This is equal to x. Write x here. Okay. At the first, just divide the first term of this polynomial by the first term of this one. Then multiply this one by each term of this polynomial. X times x to power 2 is equal to x to power 3 plus x times x is equal to x to power 2 plus x times 1 is equal to x. Okay. Then after this, change the sign of your answer. Look at here. Here we have the sign. Change it. This sign is plus. You have to change it to the minus. This is minus. This is minus. Then add together x to power 3, x to power 3. They are cancelled. X to power 2 and x to power 2. This is become 2. 3 minus x to power 2 is equal to 2x to power 2. Then 3 minus x, 3x minus x is equal to plus 2x. Then put down this 2 plus 2. Okay. Again, divide the first term by the first term of this one. If you divided 2x to power 2 by x to power 2, we'll get just 2. Okay, so write plus 2 here. Again, multiply this 2 by all the terms. Okay, 2x to power 2, it means 2x to power 2 plus, then 2 times x, 2x, then 2 times 1 plus 2. The second step, change the sign, then this is all equal to 0. Our remainder, this is called remainder, and let's write it by this form. This form is said remainder, write it from the up of this fraction. Remainder is a 0. Where is divisor and where is quotient? Divisor is here. This is called divisor. X to power 2 plus x plus 1 plus, where is the quotient? The quotient is this one. Our quotient is x plus 2. Because 0 divided by this polynomial is equal to 0, so the answer of this polynomial and the quotient of this polynomial is just equal to x plus 2. I hope it's clear. Let's solve this example again. Okay. At the first, write this one here, x to power 2 minus 2x minus 3. I'll write this one here, x to power 3 plus 3x to power 2 minus 13x minus 15. Okay, I told you at the first, just divide the first term by the first term. X to power 3 divided by x to power 2, of course, is equal to x to power 1. Then multiply this x to power 1 by each term of this polynomial. X to power 1 times x to power 2 is equal to x to power 3, then minus 2x to power 2, then minus 3x. Then we have to change the sign. We have to change the sign. The sign of this one is become 2 plus, then plus. X to power 3 cancel together, and here we have 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, x to power 2. Then 13 minus 13x plus 3x is equal to minus 10x and put down this 15 minus 15. Again, divide the first term by the first term. Divide the first term by the first term. 5x to power 2 divided by x to power 2 is equal to just 5 plus plus 5, and 5 times x to power 2 is equal to 5x to power 2, and again 5 minus 2x is equal to minus 2 times 5 is equal to 10x, and 5 times minus 3 is equal to minus 15. After changing their sign, this is all become 0. It means our remainder is 0. Again, don't write this fraction, because if remainder is a 0, it means this fraction is equal to 0. Where is our coefficient? Our coefficient is x plus 5. X plus 5 is our answer. Okay. This is about dividing. The first type of dividing, this is long division. What about synthetic this is synthetic division? How we can know this is synthetic, or how we can know this is long division? For long division, our question say find the quotient. Look at here. Okay, look at this one. This one is say find the quotient, but in synthetic, look at our rule. Our rule is here. If we have a function or we have a polynomial here, divide by x minus a, when this a is a number. So let's solve this type of the question. Our question is say, given that 2 is a 0 of p of x is equal to x to power 3 plus x minus 10. How you can solve this? At the first, I'll tell you 2 is a 0. It means it's a factor of this polynomial. You can write 2 is equal, x is equal to 2. So just put down this 2 in the other side of the equality. This is become to x minus 2 is equal to 0. So you can use long division here, or you can use synthetic way. For synthetic way, just write 2 here like this. Then look at your polynomial. This polynomial, I told you at the first, just look at, is that on the general form? No, because here we have exponent 3, then where is 2? You have not 2. You have to write 0 x to power 2 then x, then minus 10. In scientific way, just write the coefficient. What is the coefficient? Coefficient, it means the number next to the variable. Just you have to write the number next to the variable. Where is our number? X to the power 3 is 1. The coefficient next to x to the power 3 is 1. Then the number next to x to the power 2 is a 0. Then this one 1. Write the number with the sign minus 10. Okay, let's solve it. The first time, put down the first number. Okay, then multiply this number by this one. 2 times 1 is equal to 1. Write it here, then add it. 0 plus 1 is 1. Multiply it again. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Sorry, this is just confusing. At the first, put down this one. 2 times 1, 2. Write 2 here and add it. Put down 2. 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Add it again. 1 plus 4 is 5. Then 2 times 5 is 10. Add it. This is equal to 0. Equal to 0. Guys, about this one, every time this number is a remainder. This is remainder. Okay, so start it here from x to power 0. This is, you have to write 5x to power 0 plus 2x plus x to power 2. Okay, this is our polynomial here. X to power 0 is equal to 1, of course. So let me write it down again. X to power 2 plus 2x plus 5 plus 5. Every time this number is a remainder, and you have to start from this side, from the right side to the left side, with x to power 0. Okay, let's solve another example about this one, about scientific way. Okay, here again the question say minus 3 is given. Write minus 3 here like this. Okay, is a 0 of this one, of this polynomial. Then write the coefficient of this polynomial. The coefficient, again, we have not minus x to power 2, it means it is 0. Then write the coefficient of this polynomial. Of this x to power 3 is 1, then 0, then minus 13, then minus 12. Let's solve. Put down this one. Minus 3 times 1 is equal to minus 3. Add it. Minus 3 again. Minus times minus is equal to plus. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. 13 minus 9 is equal to 13 minus 9 is equal to 4. Minus 3 times 4, minus 3 times 4 is equal to minus 12. Minus with minus, you have to add it and write with the sign of minus here. 24 minus 24. I told you, every time this is a remainder, I started from here. Let's write down our polynomial. 4x to power 0. Then plus minus 3 x, then plus x to power 2. Because x to power 0 is 1, you have to write x to power 2 minus 3x plus 4. Look at here. Okay, this is all about dividing polynomials. We had two ways of dividing polynomial: long division and scientific way. The last subject that we have it in this lesson, remainder theory. What is remainder theory? If the polynomial expression that defines the function p is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is the number p of a. What is the meaning of this one? The meaning of this one, it means just find p5. What is p5? It means substitute this 5 instead of each x in this polynomial. Then this answer that we will get, this answer, it will be our remainder. So let's find p5. p5 p of 5. Let's write it. Here we have x to power 3, right? 2. Instead of x we have 5x to power 3, then plus, put down 7 x, it means 5 to power 2, plus, put down this 2 x, it means 5 plus 1. Okay, here we have 2, and use your calculator. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. 25 times 5 is equal to 125, plus 7 times 5 times 5, 25 again, plus 2 times 5, 10, plus 1. Okay, let's multiply this number all together, then adding by order of operation. Okay, 2 times 125 is equal to 250, plus 7 times 25 is equal to 175, plus 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Then let's add these numbers. 175 plus 11 plus 250 is equal to 436. So 436 is our remainder. Let's solve this example. This is so easy. Just substitute this number instead of each x. Let's find out p of 3. Okay, p of 3. Here we have 3. Instead of this x, just substitute this 3. 3 cube plus 2, put down this 2. X square is equal to 3 square minus 3. This x is equal to 3 plus 4. Okay, 3. 3 cubic is equal to 27, plus 3 square is equal to 9. 2 times 9 is equal to 18, minus 3 times 3 is equal to 9, plus 4. Okay, now 3 times 27 is equal to 81 plus 18, and minus 4 plus 4 minus 9 plus 4 is equal to minus 5. 18 plus 18 81 plus 18 is equal to 99. 99 minus 5 is equal to 94. Our remainder is 94 here. This is all about today's lesson. I hope it's all clear. If you have any question, you can send me a message.